Hey guys, Tech here with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing iOS 16 on the iPhone XS Max. So if you guys don't know, iOS 16 was just released and you can get it on iPhone 8 and above. And the iPhone XS Max here, just to give you a background, was released back in September of 2018. Now it's a little over 4 years now since the phone has been released, and this is why iPhones are pretty much the go-to devices nowadays. So if you have an iPhone XS Max, you can go ahead and download the update. And in this video, we're going to talk about some of the experience we had downloading iOS 16, the top features of iOS 16 that you need to know, talk about things like performance, the battery, and any issues that we've seen so far using iOS 16 since it's been released. So if you guys haven't done so, if you're looking to update to iOS 16 on your iPhone XS Max, simply hop over to your settings and then go to General, Software Update, and you'll see iOS 16 comes up along with iOS 15.7. So if you didn't feel comfortable going to iOS 16, you can choose to stay on iOS 15.7 as well. But we updated to iOS 16.0, the first release, just so we can test it out for you guys. So if you guys haven't done it, this video hopefully will help you answer some of those questions for you. When you are downloading it, keep in mind you need to have about 3 to 4 gigs so that you have enough storage available to download and install, and give about half an hour to 45 minutes for you to be able to download it and install it successfully on your iPhone XS Max. So once you have downloaded, what are the top features that you'll get with iOS 16? Well, let's take a look at iOS 16. The first feature we showed you is around this customization of lock screen. So as you can see here, we're now able to have a collection of lock screen which we can add and customize. And just to show you a quick glimpse of this feature, let's say we want to add a custom lock screen, we can simply come over here, click on something, we can go ahead and edit widgets to it. And after we do that, we can add things like the font color as well. As you see here, we can just simply go ahead and do that. Things like around the actual screen itself, a lot of customization going on. As you can see here, you can add things like that and make it more fun and interesting, which is surprising considering Apple doesn't usually let you do that in the past, but now you have the ability to do that. So that's first update here. The next thing you probably are going to look at is iMessages. Now Apple, when it comes to Apple users, they're pretty much known for iMessages and FaceTime being one of their go-to things. So let's say you want to text someone something, right? You can do it through iMessage. It tells you that it's been delivered. Yay, blue, awesome, great. But what else can you do? Well, you can actually go ahead and now edit those messages that you send. So let's say we want to edit something. We can just simply click on the edit button, add stuff to it, and then hit that button. It now edited a message and sends that over. Now, let's say we want to do is the next thing, which is undo a send. You can now take back something you sent. As you can see, it vanished, gone away. Now, the next thing you want to take a note is, like in the past, you had these messages. So if you opened it, you couldn't really unopen it or unread it. Now you can actually do that by simply swiping to the right, clicking on that, and you'll see a notification pop up to kind of remind you to go back later again to your thing so that you can go ahead and find it and reply back. Same thing when it comes to even mail. You can do an unsend on mail, little bit feature. Now the next feature that we want to show you guys is around for people who are more artistic and want to do more editing on their iPhone. You can simply go ahead and see if you have a picture here. We can actually go ahead and click on it, and we can remove the background with just one simple click, and we can just go ahead here and then send it over or use another app. We can just go like that. As you can see here, now we just remove the background of this image by simply pressing and holding. How cool is that? Pretty cool, I would say there. So that's another feature. Now other updates to iOS 16 comes around focus mode. So focus mode was announced now fairly recently, but if you take a look at focus mode, there's been improvements around there as well in terms of what you can do with it. You can go ahead and set up some custom focus mode and use the ones that they give you as well to really help you use the phone much better for your productivity. Now other updates comes around privacy and security. Here you'll see things around safety check. There's also ability to now use pass keys, whatever website supports it, where you can pretty much use your iPhone to go ahead and authenticate yourself. And again, more updates around things like a notification. As you'll notice here, notification pops up in the bottom here. You can go ahead and click on it. Let's go ahead and open this up. Here you'll notice here in the tips in section 4, what's new on iOS 16. There's a lot of new features. Again, a lot of small features as well. Some features you won't be able to find on this device that are only exclusive to iPhone 14, which again was announced and will be again here by the next day or two for us, which we'll unbox and review. So if you guys haven't hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you do that. Now moving on to the next thing is around performance. So how has the performance been on iOS 16? Well, let's take a look at it. So we have here all of the popular apps from social media apps that you use, like Instagram, TikTok. All of those so far have been stable on it, and that's important because when it comes to major updates, you want to make sure all of your popular apps work and they don't crash, which we can see that could possibly happen. But so far, all of your social media apps have been good. Our productivity apps have been good. Our apps for streaming as well has been good so far. We haven't seen any sort of issues there as well. So all of those have been working like it should. Again, good news. Even when it comes to things for like gaming apps, they've been working the way we wanted to as well. So again, a good bonus there as well. So no issues with our gaming, from minor gaming to heavier gaming. The thing about the iPhone XS Max is it has a bigger screen size compared to its other smaller part, the iPhone XS. So it's a neat little device for the upgraded screen size to do all of that, and you can do all of that. The other thing to mention is that along with the new updates, you still have the previous updates that we had around editing the home screen, editing widgets and things like that. You can definitely do all of that without any issues. So if you're looking to do all of that, you can definitely go ahead and take advantage of that. You have your app library, you have the ability to hide, unhide pages. All of those features, again, works really well. So overall, performance-wise, have we seen any lag or any issues slowing down? Actually, we haven't seen it. The iPhone XS Max, again, handles iOS 16 pretty well so far. But again, it's only been a couple days, which will, as we go along, we'll keep you guys updated if we do encounter any issues with it. Now, moving on to the next feature, again, is around battery. It's really important when it comes to battery. So if you look in battery here, we can now go ahead, as you can see in the past, you have to pull down to see your battery percentage. But if you turn on battery percentage in your battery setting, you can now go ahead and see the percentage of battery as a number on the icon. So again, neat little hidden feature, but go ahead and check that out if you guys haven't. But battery so far has been stable. Now the iPhone XS Max has a bigger size battery compared to some of the other phones that we've seen. Again, battery wise, no issues. We did see some users reporting some experience around battery being a little bit on draining for them, but again, that initial drain might have been because they were doing the update. But overall, after you use it, do some restart, it should pan out pretty fine for you. Again, unless your battery is really bad condition, you might need to consider replacing it because it is a 4-year device, and over time battery is going to deteriorate in its health. So that's kind of our experience so far. So bugs and issues, haven't seen or reported any bugs. There are some minor ones. Again, it's only the initial release and everybody's starting to use it. As time goes on, we'll probably hear more about it. As we do, we'll probably get updates from Apple as well, because they will of course update the phone, because not every single thing that ever comes out, after users use it, we'll be able to see. So far, iPhone XS Max on iOS 16 stable for us. Again, do we recommend upgrading to it? It's going to be a personal preference. Do you want to start using those features that come with it, or you want to wait till you get like a iOS 16.1 or 16.2 where it's much more stable? It's all up to you. But again, we updated it and we haven't had issues. That's why we want to hear from you guys. Have you guys had any issues updating to iOS 16? Or if you updated it, has there been any issue? Or any other iPhones that you use, have you had any issues? Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section if you have. While you're at it, if we appreciate you guys hitting that like and subscribe button. So thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.